Characteristic of $1 bill. The $1 note featured a portrait of George Washington. On the front of the note was a series 1869 United States notes. The 13th star above the eagle represents a new nation or a constellation in the universe. The American eagle flying free, holding 13 arrows of war in its non-dominant left talon and an olive branch for peace in its dominant right talon. The banner in its beak reads E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. Citation Creator. Salmon Portland Chase graced the front of the first dollar bill, which was issued in 1862. As the Treasury Secretary under the President Abraham Lincoln, he was picked choice to usher in this new and modern type of paper currency. Salmon Portland Chase was born in Cornish, New Hampshire on January 13, 1808, the period when she acquired the source. In 1861, Salmon P. Chase resigned from the Senate to become President Abraham Lincoln's Treasury Secretary. In his new position, Chase was faced with the formidable challenge of financing the Civil War. In order to do so, Chase implemented the nation's first income tax and developed a national currency known as the greenbacks because of the color. Context. The start of the Civil War 1861-1865, Chase became responsible for managing the nation's financing during the massive Union War effort. In 1862, Chase helped pass the first Legal Tender Act, which allowed the government to issue paper money as payment for debts. Communication. The source is reliable because Salmon P. Chase was a member of the Senate but resigned to become President Abraham Lincoln's Treasury Secretary, and he himself was the person in the first $1 bill. The President Lincoln appointed Chase as the Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court in November 1864. Connection. My prior knowledge about the dollar is that the dollar has bigger value than peso when converted to the Philippine currency. That is why many of Filipinos go overseas so they can earn much money for their family to have a better life. But sadly, as of now, the dollar bill depreciated because of monetary policy, rising prices or inflation, demand for currency, economic growth, and export prices. Conclusion. In conclusion, the dollar bill, which has deeper history of how it was made and that the symbol from the dollar bill have meanings that represent the United States. The creation of dollar bill helps the United States support to fund help to the war and learn that Salmon P. Chase is a highly talented man who was admired by President Abraham Lincoln. To add up that the currency of the dollar and the peso from the past are not much big, and that proves that Philippines in the past is a rich country, but as the time passed by, the Philippines deteriorate in terms of the economic progress and technology.